Hey there guys, and welcome to a guide for the PS3 emulator, name's up above. I just hate saying it. But yeah, let's try to get into this. First off, the thing on the left is where you can download games. It's called PSN stuff. Okay, it's by a loser. Haha, I just understood that name. Nice little cliche there. There are two versions of this, of course, and to get to the newest one, we're going to have to go in here. It's called PSN Download. Now, PSN Download seems to have more titles and a bigger database. So you could use either or, and both will end up getting you games, which is pretty cool. Okay, so we're going to use this one since it is newer, and it does that. The other one does not do that. We're going to select a game. A game that I think... We're just going to select this game. Now, you have two things you have to do. First, you download the RAP, okay? And then the package. And it's only 2 gigs, so it's not really going to be a problem, and it's going to download pretty quick, okay? Next is we're going to install this game. Well, probably not this game, but another game. And we're going to delete that piece of crap right there. So these are the games that I've currently installed. Now, how you do it is... let's remove Joint Strike. Wait, I don't have that file backed up. Okay, so these are the files you get, right? And what you do is you click one, you hit yes, and it will install the game. Now there are two ways to install games. One is from a decrypted disk download. You can get that at ps3iso.com. And this is the other way. I'm going to show you what the other one looks like. So when you have a decrypted disk, it needs to go into here. It needs to be set as the title ID. This is Star Ocean 4. And inside that needs to be next. So finding the title ID is going to be very easy and very simple to do. So we're going to minimize that. And boom, package successfully installed. Now the next thing that we need to grab is from where we just saved the RAP file. So this is it right here. This is going to go into here. So you see the thing? Right there and there. So from here to here to here and in here. And hit paste. There you go. So these are all the RAP files that I currently have. Now, some packages are not going to require RAP files, just to let you know. So, like, say this version of Minecraft that I thought I downloaded last night. Right here. This does not need a RAP file because it's already pre-cracked or whatever you want to call it. Not really sure how to explain that. I'm going to hit boot up. This is using the Recompiler. I don't want to do that right now. That just takes too long. So we're going to open up settings. If it's ever going to let us, I'm going to use interpreter. Now these are called load libraries or LLEs. You need to have a certain amount of them selected. And there are defaults that you need to have selected to get games to work. And we're going to just boot up this real quick. Still going, and boom, we booted Minecraft just like that, mainly because we had the proper LLEs ready to go. Be sure to have a controller plugged in if you're going to want to be doing anything. Give me 1 second to do that. Now, not sure if you can hear it. The Minecraft music is playing. So we're going to stop what we're doing. We're just going to stop and we're going to change APIs. Now, changing APIs is probably a good thing depending on what you want to do and where you want to find, what works and what doesn't. Obviously, OpenGL functions a little better sometimes. It's because it's a lot more there. Okay. I'm not sure if Vulcan works for this game or not, but if you're going to be using Vulcan, make sure you have the Vulcan runtime library installed and the SDK just in case. Now, this game is able to go in-game, of course. We're going to let the music play. I kind of like the music of Minecraft. I think I'm probably the only one in existence. Now, another thing that you're going to need to do to get your maximum performance and get the games to boot, you have to figure out which LLEs are needed. And that's done here in the log. The log is very, very important. Okay? It hides all your information. And I'm going to show you the base LLEs, for fuck's sakes, load libraries, before we get started. Okay. Now this part's going to freeze, so it's going to freeze for like about 4 minutes, but the video should be done by then. I'm going to open up Discord for a minute because there's some things I need to grab from there for the video, of course. Now, this emulator, the developers do have a Discord, and I will put the Discord in the description below because, trust me, it's a very, very useful place. This is the newcomer's guide, okay? It shows you where you can download the build. Okay, so that's that link right there. I'm going to have to download that pretty soon. It shows you your system requirements, what you need. Alright. Shows you an operating system. You need a 64-bit operating system, of course. And it shows you the settings and stuff that you should do. Okay. Now, this is where we're going to do it. For starters, these are the ones that you're going to need. And you'll be able to add more and more in for whatever game that you want later. So this is not yet frozen, so we're going to go in here. And I actually need RTC to be added. Now I'm going to click the recompiler because honestly I just want to stop that and I want to boot it up so I can show you what this does. So the first time you're doing this, it's going to go pretty slow. This is not my first time doing it, so it's going to go pretty quick for me. And it's just recompiling a PPU executable. So give it some time. It's going to freeze for half a second, and it could give you faster speeds, or it couldn't. As you can see, we got PPUs down below currently doing their thing. Alright. Now, out of all the games that I have here, this one works, this one works, this one does not. I think I got this one to a black screen. Does not work. This one does. This one works. It's very slow, mind you. Works, does not work, black screen on Recompiler. So, yeah. And now we wait and just watch the log down below and what happens, because this is going to be a longer video for a little setup guide. Now we're going to go through the configurations while we're waiting. So, you already know about the LLEs, the load libraries. For graphics, make sure you select your D3D adapter, okay? OpenGL is default render, and leave it at 720p. For audio, OpenAL or Xaudio 2, it's up to you. For pad, set to input, X input, and if you're using keyboard or mouse handler, you know, just set those to basic. And for networking and other stuff, I've never really set up any of it. Alright, so here we go. Now that this is starting. Boom. So the game boots up once again. And you will get crashes here and there. That was actually a stop. You could have just resumed. But I want to go try this right here instead. And I also want to try Vulcan, just because this is what I do. Boot up. One second, just so I can test it really quick. This is what I do. I test things really quick like this. So it just instantly boots up. And as long as this is moving down below, something is happening, and eventually the screen will hopefully do its thing. We can hear things, but we can't see anything. You notice that? This is the gray screen of death, as I call it. So we move back on. DirectX 12 tends to have these little errors, okay? And, you know, just ignore all of that. We're going to go down to a smaller resolution for kicks and try that out. Boot. And we're in. Yeah, the audio's not any better. Alright, so we downloaded that game. We're going to install it real quick and try it out. Absolute Specters. I don't even know if this game works, so this is great. We're going to install it, and we're going to restart the emulator, and we're going to get the log library going here. Now, it just might work because I have a whole bunch of load libraries selected. It might not work. It all does just depend. Right. So we're going to go here. So I've already put the wrap file in. So we're good on that one. So it's installed and ready to go. So we're going to boot this back up. So we have a clean log. And we're going to find the game. Boot. That's a... CD files as already decrypted. Sometimes it will freeze. Just kill it and restart. So this one's having some issues. We're gonna go set the audio back to OpenAL 2 and this back to 720p. Try again. There we go. So this game does work. Wow, that's surprising. I didn't expect that. Absolute Supercars. As you can see, we're getting spammed in the bottom with a whole bunch of stuff, and we get a freeze, but we can just resume. So, what are we missing? GPIO get. I don't know what that is. GP get? No. That's the thing. You gotta check the to-dos. Still spamming the same thing. The header branch. Just keep going through it all. USB register. Let's try that. We got any USB? Okay, USB register extra. I don't know which one. Let's try this one instead, just for now. Okay, we got USB. Not selecting that one. Stay away from the GCM. I've only had bad luck with GCM. To do. And let's try one more time. We're going to kill it. I'm going to try to run it again. Okay, so that might have been the one that made it. Without it, it might have made it crash, so we don't know. Let's try to see what happens. No, we get a crash again. Yeah. Okay, so just find out what ones work and what ones don't. It's going to take a little bit of time. Sift through the log. Once you close the program like this, your log will easily be found right here every time. So it's an 800 megabyte log. Wow. That is a very big log. Okay, so sift through, find anything that is related to the game and what it needs to run, like sync and free type, and then just keep trying like this. There are more advanced LLEs, and I'm going to try to get to them because we were talking about them last night. More basic, more advanced stuff. Yeah, it stopped again, see? So we're going to stop, and we're going to kill it off again, and we're going to set the advanced LLEs real quick. Alright, just so you guys are going to be covered for everything. So we're going to grab lib font. Okay, lib font ft. We already got free type tt, and libfs, sync2, already selected, so libpng. So we're going to select this one, we're going to remove the PNG, we're going to do the JPEG, and then we're going to try GIF. And those are the advanced ones according to what I've learned last night, which is great. So I'm going to try to boot again and see if all of that helps. Now, if you're the first to try a game, don't forget to make a post in... Am I running out of room? Nope. You'll get errors like that, apparently. Okay, so exit out of that. And that's it. That's all there is, guys. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I hope that this helped. For those who always want to know and new to my channel, this girl's name is July. She's a suicide girl. Feel free to look her up. Anyway, see you in the next video, and I hope this guide helped a little bit, and I will leave a link to a whole bunch of stuff in the description. Just gotta go grab it all. See ya, guys.